Hello everyone, it's Lumin. It's Agricola time. Uh, Sorry if you were on the stream and saw me get disconnected right there. My computer has been crashing a little this morning. So hopefully I can make it through this game, but I can't promise anything, unfortunately. This pack is very interesting. Stone Curator, Stone Cutter, and Eremite all have some kind of synergy. Village Elder is fine. Grain Lover is good. I think Stone Cutter matches way too much here to not take it. We've got Village Elder, Stone Curator, which both love a Stone Cutter. Eremite does fine with the Stone Cutter. Grain Lover, not especially synergistic with Stone Cutter, but could definitely do a little work. Alright, and then let's see. Zoo Director's very good. Cattle Dealer, pretty nice. Oh, and I didn't announce these decks, which I guess isn't a problem if we have the YouTube thumbnail. But EIKWM France, G4, G5, G6, G7, and G, with Simply Moxie, Field Watchman, and Mercator. Yeah, Gardening Enthusiast not good enough. Woodcarver, Fencer also in the lower tier. Borrower's fine. But I really should be picking from one of these. I mean, these don't do a great job of matching that first pack. Cattle Dealer feels the safest. Zoo Director's a fair bit better than Cattle Dealer. Alright, I'll take Zoo Director. Mad Scientist gives me animals for taking clay or stone. Truffle Digger gives food for taking wood when you have pigs. It's tough to activate, but could really do a lot of work in the end. Maybe Mad Scientist is the pick here. Seal Trainer's okay. Mushroom Collector, no. Cattle Whisperer, probably just a little too weak. Alright, let's try to do Mad Scientist. Or take it and see what happens. Wealthy Man's not the right order of things, I don't think. Hasty Trader can be pretty nice. Wire Dancer, I really don't like the style of. Traveling Salesman, probably not. I'm really expecting Eremite from that first pack. Resource Seller gives me even more reason to use Mad Scientist things. It's underwhelming. Pretty underwhelming. Maybe I just take Hasty Trader. Carpenter could just be better. It's a Church Warden game. That's the biggest issue, I think. So I'll take Carpenter. Yeah, with Church Warden in the game, probably want to have somewhat easier time of getting 5 people. For now, I'm actually assuming it's watching YouTube on Chrome combined with OBS that's crashing my computer. Just seems like it might be overworking something. There's probably a setting or two that could be better off. It's a busy day on the site. I think this is the third separate game that's being streamed right now. We got William streaming in room 10. And I saw that Average Joe is streaming now. And I think you just find him at Average Joe 40. So if you're looking to multi-Twitch right now, multitwitch.tv/lumin_s/averagejoe40/play_Agricola might get you 3 Agricolas at once. If that's the kind of thing you're into. Yeah, I've tried multi-Twitch a couple times before. It was fun. Can be a bit overwhelming. There's no way you can focus well on all of them. So I'm really glad to see that the site's active right now, because I've been a little worried, to be honest, about keeping this streaming time with a few incidents in the last couple weeks of not being able to start a game in half an hour of waiting. Hey, Anwal, what's up? So the fact that we can have at least 12 players playing right now, that's a good sign to me. Try to keep in mind that it's a Tuesday. Because what I've noticed for at least Thursdays and Fridays is that y'all love to watch and less play. From my first few packs, well, so Stonecutter was the pick because Village Elder, Stone Curator, Eremite, and Grain Lover were the possible second picks for my first pack. I'm very happy to see Stone Curator. That's the one I was hoping for most. Elder would have been fine. I was ready to deal with Eremite or Grain Lover, but this works for me. Then pack 2, if I'm extremely lucky, it's Cattle Dealer. If I'm a tiny bit less lucky than that, it's Church Warden, and then otherwise it's Junkie. No, not Junkie. It's like C+ cards. Yo, Mercator. Mercator passing me Zoo Director and letting me wheel Cattle Dealer. Okay. Hello, Marushka, what's up? Seems like it's about that 10-minute time where Twitch does the alerts. Yeah, I had a computer issue the first time I tried to start this stream. Computer crashed right as we had 3 or 4 people in the room, so... Oh! Yes, so I am playing on Microsoft Edge today because the computer was crashing, and I'm just trying to see if Edge changes that. So, I don't have the extension, or the extension isn't available for Microsoft Edge. And I apologize, this is most likely a one-day thing. I could try to download Firefox right now and get that going. I know, Thytrius, I'm so sorry. You need the card clicky thing, I understand. Okay, let's see if I can get Firefox downloaded. Which I need to do anyway. I mean, I can't be using Microsoft Edge, right? That's not how the world works. Yep. Losing all my street cred, and developers, yeah, don't support this stuff. Understandable. Very understandable. I'm disappointed that I think Chrome might be the cause of my issues today. Let me do a little texting here. Sorry, one sec. Firefoxiness is next to godliness. Quality of stream dropped by 50%. Yeah, I know. I'm just some kind of clown now. Mushroom collector, not a food engine. That's all you have to say, and you'll be correct every time. Okay, so Stone House extension is a really fun idea here. Oh yeah, we can blame Microsoft too, as well as Chris if the wrong round flips. Wow, such power. Alright, so what's actually going on here? Completion, I don't see myself playing all 7 Ox. I'm so tempted to take Stonehouse Extension here, just because the rest of these don't make a ton of sense. Like, Golden Rose is good, but I don't have any crops. It's G6, G7, so I could still find crops. I mean, Farmer's Market is here. I don't need to be playing Eremite. If I had Eremite, then Stonehouse Extension would be perfect. I have Carpenter, though, so I don't especially need Stonehouse Extension. Yeah, I think Thytrius is aware, as well as everyone, that, well, it's a passing miner, and early Reno strat. Yeah, I think Dre might be the pick. It also helps with a potential big house. Yeah, and I don't think I need to take Buried Treasure here. You don't really think not playing miners till Stonehouse is a thing? I mean, I generally defer to you being right on that kind of idea, but Eremite's fun. Eremite got drafted over Elder, so maybe Elder walks. Yes, that's, I think I agree with that potential. So this is a pack, right? This is a pack. What is this? Fence when you bake? That's a good idea for a miner. It's a weak miner, but I like weak miners that make sense. Okay, so generally it's Fish Trap all the time. Whistle, though, with Zoo Director could be huge. Pumpkin Seed Press is just a veggie for me, which is a great deal. Yeah, this does seem fun, except I don't have any grain, and if I take Grain Elevator, I obviously can't take both. Yeah, Whistle should wheel, I agree. I don't think I have enough to take Dragonfly Pond here. I mean, Pumpkin Seed Press wheeling is totally fine for me also. I mean, I'm happy with most combinations of 2 of these 6, which is also meaning I need to make a decision. Yep, Fish Trap Stonecutter does synergize pretty well. And Dre. Stone Curator really wants me to take Pumpkin Seed Press. But that also means I take Farmer's Market out of my first pack, so probably don't need to do that. Rooms of which type do I plan? And second question, how many? Yeah, I don't know. If I took Resource Seller, then I wouldn't have Carpenter. Okay. Probably 2 wood rooms. It's a Church Warden game. Oh, that was weird. I didn't like that. I did not like that. Canoe could be okay. I believe there was a gardening enthusiast in this game, which makes crop rotation field pretty fun for them, and watering can. Did you hear 10? 10 wooden rooms, yes. Ran out of stone. Oh. Am I still online here? Yeah, it looks like I'm still online here. My YouTube stopped working. Alright, I need to check some stuff here. Like, what in the world is happening? Why is my computer not doing well? Okay. Okay, I just refreshed the page. That seemed to work okay. Where do you spend credits so I go for 10 rooms? I don't know, man. It might just be sausage time. 1 stone discount. Haystack seems fun and unnecessary. Cattle sausage seems really strong. I don't need to go for Seal Trainer Fish Trap Canoe. That's not going to be anything. Okay, now we have reason to get rooms. Open Gate doesn't like Zoo Director. Acquisition list is not going to be hit. You want half timbered house, right, Marishka? Big and beefy. Yeah. Big and beefy. Yes, you said 10. Can I get 6? Looks like I need lots of reed. Well, good thing there is a canoe. I have reasons to take the reed spaces. I do have to fence 6. That's true. And 9's an odd number, guys. Stone Curator's gonna be sad on an odd number. Stone Curator's gonna be really sad if I just don't make it to stone. And everything's gonna be unhappy if I don't make it to stone. Fair warning, I'm not great at getting to stone. Yes, Thytrius, 26 reed, and then 2 more to renovate to stone. And then 1 more for half-timbered house, so 29. Good thing that the amount of reed in the game is 28 naturally. Tempted. Very tempted to just take Stonehouse Extension. 28 reed, yeah. Just take every single reed that happens in the game. That'll work. Kind of want to take Buried Treasure now, but the order of things doesn't really make sense. Dray and Fish Trap should do a lot. Why? Okay, so now you say Stonehouse Extension looks very strong, Sid? Now you're confusing me on this. Is it just because the order is easier? Because it's like only saving 1 reed compared to Carpenter. Alright, fine. I kind of want to take Buried Treasure. Nope, not doing enough for me. Golden Rose Farmer's Market. That's a good combo. Gardening Enthusiast, Golden Rose Farmer's Market. Ugh, I'm jealous. Alright, the other things don't do enough for me. Whistle. Stonehouse Extension doesn't really save stone for me, though. Carpenter Stonecutter. Okay, so... I can't not take Whistle. Whistle some sausage. Okay, so it's definitely a Hearth game for me with, Fish Trap support, and I could feed 1,000,000. Sure, Canoe. I will try to not play Canoe because of how it's Canoe. Alright, so the goal. 6-room stone house. Carpenter. Yeah, if late growth I could default to 4 rooms, but that's really underwhelming in a Church Warden game. I think Church Warden means I want to build 4 rooms outside of stone no matter what. Alright, so this is a 3-wood fish trap opening, right? And then we go into Carpenter. 3rd seat, that's a pretty good space to get 3-wood fish trap going. Not a guarantee at all, but Field Watchman with the poker player. Touchdown? Mercator playing Gardening Enthusiast here. Alright, so I always get lost in this kind of situation. I should just 3-wood fish trap, right? Sid, did I pass anything? What kind of a question is that? Yes, I passed a pack of 8, then I passed a pack of 7, etc. twice. Oh, poker player. I'm not aware of any. No Auk enablers that I know of. Yep, so Moxie gets Reedstone Food in seat 4. Very good for him. Yeah, I guess if 3-wood fish trap is what you're supposed to do in seat 1, it's probably what you should do in seat 3. Sid, I think you just haven't watched me in enough Big House games. Sure, I don't do it as often as other players, but I do it once in a while. Also, you in the game usually means you do a Big House thing, and then I try to do something else. Hey, Fofo. Look at Moxie here. Gonna be second in round 2, gets Reedstone Food 2 wood in round 1. Not much to complain about from seat 4, I think. Hey, Rilo, yes, now. At the same time as soon. Alright, 3 wood, 2 reed, Ock are all fine. It'll be Carpenter, reed, food, 3 wood. Big House is Marushka's domain. Yeah, but also animals is Marushka's domain. Alright, so which one is the Eremite? Anyone want to guess who has Eremite? I'm gonna say it's Field Watchman. Yes, another Sausage Zoo game, but this time I'm planning on playing Zoo. I swear. Who is JP's alt account? Yeah, well, it's not Field Watchman. Moxie playing Grain Lover. I think we have a rules misunderstanding here. Field Watchman is indeed the Eremite. Yes, Marushka, I am intending on getting some Ox out early enough to get Dre going. Dre can be very strong for me here. To read instead sounds good to me, and then Field Watchman can Oh, the last played card window's also not working when I'm on edge. Oh no. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Mercator just plows. I probably should just get a knockout. Eremite says you can't have any minor improvements on your board, and if you succeed with this, you'll get a food every round, and each harvest you get a wood. So pretty fun. I think I play Carpenter here. I am going to change browsers. And hope my computer doesn't crash. I can't play the game? Okay, it seems to be working this way. Watch game is not the link I intended to see. Alright, so Moxie took the 3 wood. And Fireplace from Field Watchman with Eremite makes a lot of sense. Mercator starting with Dragonfly Pond. I'm fine with this. It looks like I get 4 wood or Reedstone food. I would expect Mercator take the wood. Mad Scientist could also work with Dre, true. Mercator just fishes. So as amazing as 4 wood is, there's 2 3 wood spots out there. Alright, time to fix this mess. What have I done? Average Joe, thanks for the host. How'd your game go? And how's your first few streamed games going so far? Streaming games is such a difference compared to just playing normally. Yeah, I think it's just twitch.tv/averagejoe40. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's it. Four farms with poop fencing. That's not the typical descriptor. Field Watchman getting another Ock out. The Woodcarver. Mercator playing Pipe Smoker. So of course I got 4 wood back. What? Hey, Mitty, what's up? You're crushing people and taking names. Nice job. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so, Average Joe, do you feel like right now your concentration is better or worse when you're streaming games? Because there was a time when talking my thoughts out loud really helped my play. I'm not sure that's the case anymore. But there was a time when that was the case for me. Moxie taking the 3 food traveling really hits Field Watchman. I think Field Watchman really wanted the 3 food. Not because he needed it per se, but it would have been a nice little boost. But Moxie takes it instead. Is this a game where I'll be building rooms for 2 stone, 2 reed? Unlikely. Yeah, Sid, the chat is a bit of a distraction. That's for sure. Oh, Dry Pond for Field Watchman. That's kind of fun. I mean, that's an amazing fit with Eremite and Woodcarver. You're more worried about what's going on in chat. Yeah, the times I really noticed that my concentration improved, I guess, were for tournament games. And I suppose that is a different situation than casual, because you can just ignore chat, because you're supposed to ignore chat in tournament games. And also they don't help you out actively. Chat delay doesn't help? Yeah, that's true. So, this is a situation where I think I would rather take 2 reed and build 2 rooms later compared to building a first room now. Field Watchman and Mercator are not building. They're not doing anything close to it. You prefer streaming versus just playing? Yeah. And that's true, Rilo. Chat people are the best people, and you're always chat people. Oh, Field Doctor. How does that change my opinion of how I should play this? I don't think it changes my opinion enough. Double builds are really, really strong. And because Mercator is sowing next action, Field Watchman is feeding next action. I don't know what Moxie's doing, but Moxie's either building or taking 4 wood that I'm happy to take. This is a very good situation for me. 2 rooms, 2 stables on my first move. Next round. Chat lines are the best lines. Well, we have had a requested 10 rooms, so... It is 2 stables with Whistle, right? Or is it just 1 and fence later? I'm actually not sure about that. Alright, Moxie takes the wood. Yeah, I could just build 2 rooms here. I only need 1 stable to breed? That doesn't sound right, Sid. If I had a shepherd's pipe, it would be true. I think it's Mercator's Dragonfly and Dry Pond. Oh, Watchman gets a wood plus wood. That's fun. Okay, so now I do the first build, I think. Oh my god, there's Reedstone food here. Gotta stay on track. Jeez. On the other hand, if I give Reedstone food to Moxie, Moxie gets a double build soon. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm just gonna take the room tempo over Moxie. And then maybe, no miner. Round 5, family growth into win, yep. And unfortunately, I can't blame Microsoft anymore because I did switch over to Chrome. Oh, that's true. Start player double growth seems okay. More than okay for anyone who didn't catch that. It's dominating. Okay, these pixels are being difficult. Okay, that's good. No, it's not. Alright, so what's Moxie up to? 6 clay, Reedstone food are both amazing actions here. So the problem with tons of Ox from Poker Player is that you're not contesting the good stuff on the board. Mercator's setup, I think, is worth it, assuming that's a Field Doctor. You can be a bit slower with Field Doctor if you can get all these crops sown. That seems like good enough value to me. Round 5 is stone. Chris, sad face. Field Watchman gets 6 wood. Okay, so Mercator's doing an Ock here, which means Golden Rose is not in hand, which is good. I don't want Golden Rose to have made it all the way down there. So the Field Doctor here makes me think Mercator might have Field Miner, or one of the G6, G7 miners that gives you a field when you have 3 Ox. No, I switched to Chrome, actually. Alright, there's so much garbage that can happen now. This does mean Moxie can't start. Should probably just play Stonecutter here. Stonecutter is a pretty good play here. I was working at Google for a while. Wood for Whistle's also pretty good. Alright, if Mercator's so likely to have start field. Moxie can't start because Field Doctor can just plow. Oh, I guess I could take... Yeah, I would have to Wood. Wood's probably the better move for me if I don't start. Yeah, and Stable Block makes total sense for me with Whistle. Did you guys know I hate defending start player? Yeah, it's not the business. Field Watchman gonna do some catching up here, I think, with 5+1 clay, most likely. Moxie takes Reedstone. That's a good move, I think. Oh man, Watchman playing Dentist. I think I would play Dentist before Resource Seller. Getting it out in stage 1 seems pretty good to me. Though I guess he didn't have Wood in the first place. Maybe Wood Carver was the one that was in the wrong order. Yeah, that's what I just realized, Sid. Alright, well now I need to start player. Nada, right? I don't want to spend an extra stone on Sausage Grinder. So my only miner is Whistle, and people don't need to know about it yet. Just grow second. Yeah, second with 5 clay might have been fine. Oh, Chris. Oh, Chris. Why did it have to be like this? I think Field Doctor growing first would be too good for them. So Stonecutter as the second move here. I can probably grow first, fourth in round 10. I think Field Watchman might get jumped. Maybe Field Watchman can avoid being jumped, but I like Mercator going fourth a lot better than Mercator going first, let me tell you that. How do I feel if I play Ock? I mean, I'm probably playing Stonecutter second move. 6 clay will tempt me. 4 food fishing could be correct. But I'm just a Reedstone food away from feeding as well, so... Oh, that's right. I mean, I could start Canoe, or grow Canoe. No, I can't risk that. Alright, so what is the right play? Oh yeah, Canoe is too, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fishing gets taken this round, then I'm fine. But there is a big possibility it doesn't. Okay. Very uninspiring fish there. There's the grain lover. Oh, Moxie has bread machine grain elevator now, doesn't he? Alright. Yeah, we did not want the growth in round 7. Bad Chris. Why did you do this to me? Field Watchman playing Master Renovator here, huh? Field Watchman's hurting a bit on food. Mercator is taking Reedstone food here, trying to pressure the clay oven, perhaps? Clay supports, now that's possible. Chris is indifferent to the needs of others. That's really too bad. Alright, I am going to play Sausage Grinder here. The stone coming in round 5 makes me feel a bit better about this. And then, yeah, the fishing move is pretty good because now we have 6 wood, 3 reed, 3 stone possible. In fact, guaranteed one of them. Watchman has to be taking the reed here, I would think. And 3 sheep. Meaning Mercator's getting the 6 wood? That's a bummer. Oh wait, Mercator might need a feeding action. And just builds a hearth, also viable. Moxie's game looks good. It's really only Field Watchman who seems behind right now. Okay, Field Watchman did take the wood. I feel better about this. Yeah, it's always nice to sit there. So, yeah, Field Watchman wants to finish poker next round. Not sure that gives him enough here. 3 stone is what I should be taking. But Field Watchman's taking this reed if I don't. What do I actually need the read for? Oh, cattle dealer. And rooms. Well. Wired answer for free. That's neat. I still don't like wired answer. Oh, and Field Watchman taking Reedstone food instead. I guess, yeah, it keeps the sheep. There's a lot of benefits to it. And Mercator buys Clay Oven instead of Hearth. A tiny bit surprising, but not especially. Pipe Smoker is going to put a lot of wood into this game. Wood Carver's in the game. No 4 Wood Ox have been played yet. A bit interesting how this game's developed so far. It looks like I'll have a 4 read and a food action. Because Field Watchman can build a clay room here. Yeah, Field Watchman is going to have to choose between finishing Poker Player in round 8 or getting growth. It is a 3-point gap. I mean, the way Field Watchman's playing this, I would assume he's ocking and building, letting Mercator start. Alright, Field Watchman is playing Apple Picker. So that was the first or second ock. So we went Poker Player, Apple Picker in some order. And then I got Mad Scientist out of that pack. It was not a great pack. Mercator has a bookshelf. Start Player Eris would be a reasonable idea. Oh, and Stable Block is possible, true. Alright, well, that's a pile of reed. Oh, and Field Watchman is off by a reed for building a room. He was off by 1 resource regardless? I thought he had 7 and 2. And Master Renovator saves you 1, so I thought Field Watchman could build. He should be saving Reed from Master Renovator. Yeah, Field Watchman doing this might not grow till like round 12 because Moxie is after me. Takes 4 sheep, reasonable. Okay, so I have 2 moves here. My first move next turn is going to be start. Unfortunately, I can't Ock. Forward has to be one of the right actions. Then I just might... Yeah, Stonecutter seems fine. I agree, Sid. It doesn't give me a great miner to play. Well, Canoe could be okay. Moxie's hungry. Wow, Mercator got Diamond Mine second from Field Watchman. I hope Field Watchman didn't pick Dry Pond for the fun. Canoe's okay. There is enough wood in this game. It's really not what I'd like to be playing here. On the other hand, Field Watchman could try to get this. There's no point in risking this. This is a sad whistle. Moxie needs a stone oven pretty badly. Probably has time to take 6 wood, but... Oh, it goes Reedstone food. Field Watchman taking some wood. Alright, this is a strange order of events here. Too bad I can't fish into Ak. I think I can, food-wise. As much as I would love that 6 clay. Field Watchman's just going into... Field Watchman can't be renoing to stone here. I think just throws away that Master Renovator action. Baking 1 in the stone oven, as predicted, and with Renovate, which is the only reason you would take Reedstone food first. He can? Well, if he builds a room, then I don't see how. Maybe Lighthouse, yeah, that would make a bit of sense. But it is a room and 2 stables here for Field Watchman. Alright, I think getting Dre down is valuable enough, and we might be able to get 8 clay. So, Cattle Dealer here. 3 stables, that makes sense, yeah. Basket Maker's Workshop. Coming in. So after growth, what do I get? Moxie starts. Field Watchman might take 2 boar. Mercator will maybe take 8 play. But maybe just play more Ox. And I could get 8 clay here. Though I guess Mercator having stone now. Hard to say. Master Renovator's too slow for Lighthouse. Yeah, if you're planning on using Master Renovator twice, I would agree. Because you have to start player after you get to stone. There is a way that you renovate once normally and use that Master Renovator as a second reno action that you're doing like earlier in the game so that you're ready for it in round 8 no matter what. But yeah, you don't want to Master Renovator twice into Lighthouse. That doesn't work. Moxie does start player with the crop rotation field. Field Watchman is fencing here. I think that's a good move. It's a lot of fields to fill, though. I probably would have fenced bigger, personally. Eight clay Renault BMW would be fantastic for me. Yeah. It basically fixes all of the issues. How is a hearth still on the board? Yeah. Oh, and Mercator takes the 3 stone. Okay, slam dunk 8 clay. Slam dunk 8 clay. Watchman's gonna get 2 boar here, which is good. Land agent for Moxie. I might have said Moxie, I meant Field Watchman for the 2 boar. Land agent's nice. Field Watchman can't upgrade soon? What do you mean? Can upgrade on the major space. I don't think Basket Maker's Workshop is very challenged here. Why does he have to start player? That's neat. Clay starter. Alright, let's get this hearth down. And then we can start rolling through this game. There's so much wood in this game. As long as I take it before Moxie, which is not a big problem because I'm sitting in front. Oh yes, Rilo. I promised to play Zoo Director. I'm still planning on it. I am foreseeing 6 cattle and 5 boar and a sheep. Something like that. Mercator getting a sow in. You're just making up non-cattle. Yes, but I think mad science might not be happening. Though, I don't know, with Dre... I don't know, with Dre it could get kind of fun. Moxie getting bread machine in, that's a good growth miner. Field Watchman grabs the 3 sheep over the 6 wood. Mercator gets the 6 wood here. Maybe. I don't know what else would happen. Some good stables wood. Any other move isn't defensive enough. My food situation is a tiny bit sketch. But I have 3 actions after 6 wood if I can get 6 wood. And fishing is 4 and a reed for me. Cow is 5 food. It's possible to start for growth, yeah. That would be... I mean, or Plowsow is also very strong for that farm. Mercator's still in a very good spot. Pipe Smoker gets him to 15 wood. Might build well so BMW isn't quite safe. Sure. Mercator does build the well here. I'm going to take 6 wood first. If I can get another wood action and fence... If Mercator doesn't fence this round, that's my feeding. Yeah, absolutely, Fofo. That's the best option. Yeah, even 3 wood is totally fine. Moxie needs to feed right now also. And if you're going to skip bake, you have to do it now. I think this is a good time to whisper. Dre, Mad Scientist, Stone Curator, big 1 stone grabs. Oh yeah, huge. Incredibly huge. Yeah, 9-point poker player gives so much tempo to everyone else. Though I think Field Watchman has actually done maybe enough farming to get away with it. So Moxie is not skip baking, but is just so baking. With a crop rotation field, not risking it is okay, but I don't know who else would be taking that action. Ah, completion was in this game. That's right. It's like a bit better of a reason to play poker player. Now it's like 12 points. Starting to be a little more worried. Okay, so problem is that Mercator wants to fence. I could just get ahead of the fencing, get my cows breeding, and then Basket Maker's Workshop fishing. Does that maybe feed me? No, that's 1 short. I think fencing now is still right, because the second fence action I could get a full 15 by fencing into this one. Yeah, BMW and 1 cow feeds me. Moxie is fishing. Hasty Trader for Mercator, nice. Just might be a wood and a clay, and the bookshelf food might be good enough for him. Yeah, and now I have my 2 moves of choice. Dre is a lot less useful in a late growth game. Alright, so this feels a lot better compared to where I was before this harvest, and thankfully, it's not family growth there. Church Warden unlikely to get played unless Moxie has it and does start player first. So I could try to defend against that, but 4 wood is a very good number for me. I think it's just too late to do Mad Scientist and Dre. Though Mad Scientist would get me a sheep for sure. I do need one more clay action to trigger Half-Timbered House. This 4 wood is the last... Oh no, I need one more wood than that for Half-Timbered. I guess I could fence only 1 extra pasture here. This whistle did nothing. This whistle did absolutely nothing. Three stone, 4 reed, reno, stone house extension. Possible. I do have an even number of stone improvements, but I'm going to have an odd once I get half-timbered, so pottery could be okay also, if I can get the 6 clay. I'm actually thinking this is a no-plow game for me. Or if it is a no-plow game for me, I'll be okay. I'm actually going to get ready to start player in case I get that 4th, which I think could happen. Start half-timbered house. Nobody else wants 4 reed, right? Moxie would rather have reedstone. Yeah, nobody else needs this. So I could let it float. But I really just don't need to. I still need to play Stone Curator and Zoo Director and Half-Timbered House. What about... Four reed and a food, and then room stable. What do y'all think of that? I think that might be my path. Mercator's game looks really good. And I probably shouldn't stretch for an extra Stone Curator point on the stone improvements. Does make basket makers plus cattle a little tight. Yeah. Sounds good, Thytrius. Yeah, get Whistle to make my sheep for me. I think that could end up being really useful here. Play half timbered on growth instead of and then this should go here probably. I am going to need another wood action. Read wood food on Dre. That's not a bad idea. Read wood food. Top? I don't think it matters. I do want a 6th room, though. I want to save space for it. And it looks like the stone's going to pile up enough. Alright, Watchman grows. Mercator's plow sowing, so I'm going to take the wood first. Wood, stone, food, grow. Delay growth if Reno is pressured, true. Four stone is enough for the stone house extension, but I need another one for, Oh, okay, this is getting very tight here. I can get Reedstone food from either Dre or the normal spot. Well, I do like to be legendary. Now, the place I might have wanted to put my stables actually here, because now I can fence like this, but that's a bit silly. I don't need to worry about it too much. I guess I'm going to have an empty space either way if I don't plow, so... Alright, so it's 4 stone. I could play Stone Curator first. Night Bazaar from Field Watchman means that the stone piles aren't going to be as juicy here. Taking a... Oh, that's neat. Night Bazaar with Resource Seller. That's good. So I can wait to see if Field Watchman renos, but I should take stone. Mercator's game continues to look good. I mean, if I can get Reno fences, then that would be ginormous for me. So I think next action is Reedstone food. Or maybe it's 2 actions of that. Alright, moment of honesty here. Zoo Director's not coming out. Half Timbered and Stone Curator are going to be massive. Field Watchman should open Klauso. Likely. Vegwood food is available for him. I mean, I think Field Watchman should be renovating here with maybe just the fireplace. But I guess Vegwood food is very good also. Okay. So Reno Fences is certainly the preferred action. Tourist for Mercator, huh? Cool. One read to renovate, 1 read to cattle deal, 2 read to eat, basically, is what I want the rest of this game. And I want 7 stone. Yeah, just read stone food twice might be my best line here. Alright, now I'm fed. Gray's tourist? Not sure I understand what you're referring to. Sorry. Okay, so I think I can actually still fence big, because I don't need the second whistle. It doesn't give me another point. It gives me 2 sheep for nothing. My second and third sheep. So if I read stone food here, then Reno fence. Then next round is Reno fence, stone house extension, stone curator, grow half timbered. I have all the resources for that. I probably just eat a few cows. So how many read did I say I wanted? It doesn't matter. Feed. Well, it does actually. So 1 to Reno, 1 to fence, 2 to eat. No, 1 to half timbered, 1 to stone house extension. I can't eat any of them. Okay. Feed 1A, 3F. Yeah, toiling in the fields. We don't need that here. So the plan is defense huge. Straw bale for Moxie. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. can skip bake and do the fencing, just like we were hoping somebody would in the draft, or we were hoping we might, I should say. Three wire dancing points is pretty huge. I would not have expected that to be possible. And we do see that Field Watchman probably was better off fencing bigger. And I think that was maybe foreseeable. Moxie cannot reno yet, correct? Oh, Field Watchman can, though. Alright, save a stone. Pay a reed. Alright, so Stone Curator, then Minor, Stonehouse Extension, Minor with Family Growth. And I eat 2 cows. So it's going to be a 4-point Curator, 5, 11, 10 more points than this, 13 more points than this, 16 more points than this. I have my current score plus 16 as a final, I think. 46. Yeah, I mean, that feels right. It also feels like Mercator's probably going to crack 50 relatively easily. Oh. That's not 50. What'd I say, 46? I don't think Field Watchman's close. Even with 12 bonus points. Moxie I don't think is close. There is a Grain Lover that I'm not getting. I might win this if Mercator can't find enough points here. And this is just a so-bake for him. Only getting 1 point of breeding. Nobody can grow without with room. See, I can play big Stonehouse games even in round 7 growth. We can dream about round 5 growth, though. That would have been a game. That would have been such a game. Oh, man. Would have time for Mad Scientist. Would have time to actually use Dre. Mad Scientist time means Zoo Director time. Maybe I'd even have 2 fields. Chris. Yeah. Mansion would be nice. Half timbered is fine. I'm not gonna complain. Still no one can grow. I assume Moxie's going for Reedstone Food Reno Joinery after skip baking here. So no communal bonuses got played besides Grain Lover. I guess that's the reason for Mercator's So there, getting to 9 grain. Moxie has a lot, though, because of Crop Rotation Field. Alright, I'm glad I made Whistle work at least a tiny bit. Sausage Grinder did its job. Fish Trap was great as usual. I hit Canoe once. As long as I don't have any dead cards, I feel a lot better about everything, you know? It's just that you don't want to not use the cards that you play and spend resources on. That's always a bummer. Nice 2-point watering can for Field Watchman, though if I have Golden Rose, I'm snapping watering can. So how many passing miners is that now for Field Watchman? Night Bazaar, watering can, dry pond. I feel like there was one more in there too. Mercator just building a stable. Oh, Mercator had to return Field Watchman at 48? That doesn't sound good for me. Field Watchman got to 48, really? Maybe I don't win this. It's possible I miscounted, but... yeah. Wow. Really? How'd that happen? 2 cows, renoing, plow sowing, watering can. Really? That is unexpected. Sunflower farm for Moxie. That's nice. So, what do I actually end up position-wise here? Mercator 47? Alright. We know the story of this game. It's this man right here. This man right here. Yeah, parking start player. Moxie has 37. Alright. I mean, what didn't I pull off here? I think I did pretty well for figuring out the right line to take. It's just that... yeah. Ah, oh, 3rd place after that? That's wrong. That's so wrong. Round 7 growth, Field Doctor, very good. This, how... My fields helped me a lot. Yeah, my fields were huge point containers. You know, my crop points are so good. All right. There's only so much you can do. It's not a perfect information game. It's not 100% skill, and that's fine. That's one of the reasons we like this game, is because it's not just a skill fest all the time. It's good to be involving luck once in a while. Okay. Thanks all for watching, hanging out. It's been a fun time. I believe William's still going here on his games. Oh. So we'll probably just shoot you all over there. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're not already on William's channel, you are going to be now.